happy every day. Laughing and learning the challenger way.
Welcome to our science fair. We are excited to tell you about our scientist fair.
In order to be a successful scientist, you must know science first.
Objects that are heavier when they fall. We did some research in some books.
In the children's first encyclopedia, it wrote that the force of gravity pulls everything down to Earth, and that everything that moves has a force acting on it.
In the Big Book of Knowledge, we learned that how quickly objects speed up depends on how big the force is and how heavy the moving thing is on Earth is same because of mass.
It's our research.
Our hypothesis is that objects with greater mass will fall faster than objects with less mass because the force of gravity will be greater. We do not agree. Our hypothesis is that objects with less mass will fall faster than objects with greater mass because it's smaller. We didn't agree with neither of them. Our hypothesis is that objects of different masses will fall at the same speed due to gravity on Earth, the same regardless of masses. To test our hypothesis, we decided to conduct a task following the steps of the scientific method. First, we gather our materials.
Then we place 3 marbles into a canister so that the wind resistance to be controlled.
We put the canisters onto a high point on the playground. We place them on a flat board. We drop the canisters at the same time, quickly and evenly turning the board, and recorded which canister fell first. We repeat the trial 10 times to make sure our results were accurate. Most of our trials had similar results. We recorded our results carefully on the table. In order to make sure our results are clear and easy to understand, we show this on this diagram.
showed that our hypothesis was no support. There were only a few outliers.
The data showed that our hypothesis was mostly supported. The oddball results may be from how we turn the board. Not only did we learn something new, but we had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming to see a science fair presentation, and we hope you learned something too.
Did you guys have any questions for the kiddos? They learned a lot. No? Yeah, if you want, raise your hand. They'll call you.
So what materials did you guys use?
So we had three same size canisters.
Okay.
And then one 13.5 millimeter. Oh, I don't know what everything's called in
It's
millimeters.
Right?
It was $5 grand, and then the 15.5 millimeter ball pool, which was 6 grand, and then the 17.5 millimeter ball pool was 58 grand. So the small one was 13.5 millimeter ball pool was the smallest, while the 17.5 millimeter ball was the biggest. We also used a small flat board so we could place them evenly. Sometimes our one was like tilted one, so I got and we also have a balance scale.
I have
so
a
we can
question.
see how much grams there.
Right, Ishu, and I have a question for you guys too. Why didn't you just have 3 different kids each hold one of the canisters and let go and try to do it at the same time? Hartley, would that have worked?
Probably not.
Why not?
I do not know.
Oh, okay. Does someone else have a thought about that? What would have happened? Zane, what would have happened?
What if they were dropping and not hold it evenly?
They might not hold it evenly, right? And could you be 100% sure they dropped it at the same time? No. Could they read each other's minds? No. That would be really hard to do. They might drop it at a different time. Why did you put the marbles in the containers, Tatum?
Or like they don't roll away?
So they don't roll away. That's a good reason. Krish, what else?
It's because if the wind blows them away, we won't be able to do our project.
Right? How many things in a science experiment, how many things should we change? How many things should we change at once? Who's that over there? Is that Logan?
Yeah.
How many things should we change?
One.
Only one thing, that's right. So if we did not put them in the container, then the mass would be different, right? But what else would also be different about your 3 marbles? Besides how much they weigh or the mass, what else would be different, Maxim? How what? How big they are, the size would also be different. And we only wanted to change just the mass, which means your containers had to be what?
The same
Same size.